Hello everyone, it's me, SleepyXD, and in today's video, I'll be giving you guys 7 amazing tips for how to become a pro inside of Roblox MM2, and as the video goes on, the tips will get more and more important, so make sure to watch to the end. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first tip I have for you guys today is use techniques like bomb jump and other special techniques in the game. Now, MM2 has a lot of glitches, and this means you can take advantage of some of these to actually become a lot more skilled in MM2. Now, the first thing that you want to take advantage of is bomb jumping. Bomb jumping is, as shown on screen, when you double jump using the prank bomb perk inside of MM2. Now, this is really beneficial to avoid stuff like murderers, gunshots, any of that. You can really avoid it and even get to high up places using this, and honestly a lot of pros use it, so if you're not making use of it, you're kind of falling behind. But yeah, practice this a little bit, and once you're done practicing it, you'll probably be able to pull it off no problem. Alright guys, so for tip 2, we have MM2 aim trainer. Now I cannot explain how good MM2 aim trainer is for actually improving at MM2. Genuinely, the difference in terms of skill of people that practice with this and people that don't practice with this is just insane. I know people that use MM2 aim trainer and their aim is just on a whole nother level. Now with aim trainer, you can do stuff like set the NPC to be a camper or set them to be a hacker, any of that kind of stuff, so you can try out like murderer, sheriff, any of those roles, and just try your best to actually improve at the game. And honestly, I feel like it's a really good way to help you improve. Now for tip 3, and this is mainly for just more practical tips inside of the game, and this is to plan your shots and your knife throws. The most important thing in MM2 is just planning when it comes to your role. Now with a sheriff, this is a lot harder to do because obviously the murderer can come out of nowhere, but it's very important that you shoot right before they're actually about to walk somewhere. So for example, if the murderer is walking to the left, shoot slightly in front of them, because often MM2 lags and you might miss your shot just due to that. So it's a good thing to just shoot a little bit before them, and that can honestly help you a lot with your aim. Alright, so for the next tip, this is also regarding aim, and this is trying out different camera settings and sensitivity settings. Now, I know a lot of different camera settings are used by different players, and everyone has their own personal favorite settings, so just experiment. I mean, the biggest one for me that helped me was using shift lock. Now, there are other camera settings like follow and stuff like that that can really just help you out and improve your aim. Now, this also kind of goes with using a custom cursor. I know Devi has his own custom cursor pack. However, in a future video, I might drop my own. Take advantage of these cameras, cursors, all of that, and once you get a camera setting you like, keep practicing with that, and obviously you'll get a lot better at it. Alright, now for tip 5, this is honestly something not to do, and it's not exactly a tip for how to improve, but it's a tip for how to not go down in skill level, and this is to not spam jump or camp. Now, I know a lot of people find spam jumping and camping annoying, but there's actually a bigger reason why you don't want to do either of these. And that is just because if you camp or spam jump, you're actually taking away skill from yourself. Now, this might sound crazy, but if you're spam jumping or camping, you're not actually playing to the best of your abilities. You're not really trying. And obviously, this is not going to help you improve at all. So what's really the point in doing it? I mean, there's no point in doing it. And if you don't spam jump or camp, you'll honestly see yourself improving a lot faster. Alright, now for tip 6, this is arguably the most important murderer tip. Like I said, they're going to go up in importance. And this is the most important murderer tip in the game. And this is to use different perks and to learn them. Now, different perks have their different advantages and disadvantages. For me personally, I'm a haste player. I love the way haste works, and I just think it's super comfortable to use. Honestly, if you're not going to use haste, I'd honestly take advantage of some perks like speed boost or x-ray. There's a lot of good perks within the game, and if you take good advantage of them and take your time to learn all of them, you'll definitely see yourself improving. And another reason behind why you want to do this, if you ever have a situation where you need to use a certain perk, you'll be in a lot better position to do so. And then guys, we have the final tip number 7, that's the most important for improving at MM2, and this may sound a little bit corny, but it's to practice often. Now, one of the biggest thing I see with a lot of people that come to my lives and ask me questions for how to improve, I see they'll be asking me, oh Sleepy, how do I improve at MM2? And they'll be level 30. Now, I don't know if you guys can play super often, but if you guys can play often, make sure to take that time to actually practice, because a lot of these people will ask me how to improve, and the biggest thing with improvement, it just takes time. Like, there's no shortcut that you can get to improving fast, and even if you use all of these tips, it's still going to take you time. So honestly, try practicing, and really remember, a lot of the pros end up being max prestige, so you might not even become a pro until you get max prestige. So just take your time, practice, and hey, even if you're not a pro, MM2 is still a fun game, and it's still just going to be fun to even play it regardless. Anyways, guys, I hope at least one of these tips ended up helping you, and yeah, I hope you guys made some use out of this guide, and thank you all so much for watching. If you do want to help support me, a subscribe would be greatly appreciated, as we're trying to make it to 100K by the end of this year. And yeah, I hope you all had a wonderful day today, and this is me, Sleepy, signing off. Good night, everyone.